25 is your time. Samantha Cormier and Ajha Duplechin here from Lafayette General, and we're talking about the stroke screening event that's going to be going on at the Burton Real Center on November the 16th. And we were talking about, I have a family who's had a stroke and was caught very, very early, which saved a lot in the long run. But with this stroke screening, you can see some of the signs for some people before it even happens.
That's correct. So 80% of strokes are actually preventable by controlling your risk factors for stroke. So this screening event is aimed at diagnosing and looking at those risk factors. So on November 16th, you come in that morning, we're going to check your blood pressure, we're going to check your weight, we're going to check your cholesterol panel, and we'll actually do a carotid ultrasound to check for blockage in your neck. After we do all those tests, we're going to sit down with you with one of our stroke specialists, either a neurologist, nurse practitioner, and they're going to go over those results with you. So you know exactly how at risk you are and what you need to do to control those risk factors.
And you can catch this stuff before it even happens.
Yes, that is the best way, is to catch it before it happens.
Do they have to register ahead of time?
Yes, it is by appointment only, but it is completely free. So it will not cost you anything, but you do need to call 289-7...
I got it right here. 7390.
7390. Thank
Ajha,
you.
now you talk about some of the warning signs. If somebody is beginning a stroke, what are the warning signs you can see and get them to the hospital immediately?
So we use the acronym B FAST. So B is for any sudden loss of balance you might be experiencing. E is for a sudden loss or change in your vision. If it's blurry, losing it completely. F is for face, so whenever you look in the mirror and smile, does it look the same on both sides, or is one side drooping? A is for arms, but it also applies to legs. So if you hold your arms out or your legs, are you able to do the same thing on both sides? Do they feel the same? Is one side weaker or numb or tingling? S is for slurred speech. Can't get your words out. If you're trying to get a word out but you're using the wrong words, or you're just suddenly confused. And then T is the last part, but the most important part. That's for time. So there's a lot of things, like we said, that you can do to prevent strokes. But if you're having a stroke, if you get to the hospital as soon as possible, we can actually stop or slow it down, limit your deficits that you might be having later on.
Samantha, you were also saying this is a leading cause of disability for folks.
Yes.
And you were saying it's people in their 40s, 50s?
Yes,
very
we
common?
often see people in their 40s, in their 50s, and the reason is because in that age group we're very busy with life and we don't always have a chance to go to the doctor just to do a yearly checkup. So we may be having high blood pressure and not realize that that's happening. If we can diagnose that early on, get you on medication, and we can kind of save the amount of damage that does and reduce your risk of stroke and heart attack.
Ladies, thanks for coming in. It's going on November the 16th, 7:30 to 11:30. Make an appointment first, 337-289-7390. We'll have all this information at katc.com.